Reconnection successful. We're just gonna go for it, Ma. I'm gonna go for it early. You're live! Hello! Welcome to my tube! Welcome to my tube. Welcome! Welcome! Welcome to my tube. My tiny little tube, where I like to hang out with my ma. And say hi, Ma.
Hi.
She even waves too. Hi! Well, we just like to talk about, have little talks on the way we feel about things. We're going to try. We're going to always try. We're going to keep trying. Because sometimes the messages on the interwebs technology is just, it don't work. It just don't plumb work. I had an instance yesterday where my father figure that I picked for myself, because I didn't have enough sense the first time to pick my dad. So I picked one later on in life. And, he called me yesterday and I was not able to talk. So I saw that he called and then he hadn't left a voicemail. And about 7:30 last night, 8 o'clock, it was late. It was like the dogs were already in. So I know it was after 5, 6 maybe. And it said voicemail, Mr. Iski at 12:16, and that's when he called, but the notification didn't pop up. So I went to my voicemail and I looked, and there was actually 2 voicemails in there. One of them I didn't get any kind of notification for at all, from the 5th of November, from Howard, my mechanic, the guy who's been looking over the big red truck for me. And it was kind of interesting because he left that message on Thursday the 5th. Yesterday was Monday the 9th, so 4 days later. But when Mr. Iski left his voicemail, it pushed it, or that when his voicemail went through, it pushed through the other one. And so I did talk to Howard today, and girl needs a lot of work. Not so much stuff pressing. They do think it's the fuel system, and he needed to hear from me to get my go ahead with that. But because there's that, but even if I would have got the message on Thursday night, I still wouldn't have got to talk to Howard because he had to go into the hospital on Friday. Just people are going, everybody's going through it right now on this planet. And if people aren't going through it on the planet, man, they really need to try harder to extend freaking generosity to all the people that are going out, that are going through stuff on the planet. So, it all worked out. I talked to him today. They're going to go down that course of action. And then the man has that's the thing, is these I don't know, they give anybody a degree. And then you have all these people with degrees out in the world telling people how to live, but they haven't had this life experience that they've lived. They haven't been on the earth long enough to gain experience to tell fucking people how to live. It's really bizarre. And like all these young kids are, they're prescribing, oh, you don't need to take that anymore, and then a man gets a freaking, takes him off it, and then like a month later he's almost dead because he got a blood clot because the guy told him to just quit taking the stuff that kept his blood from clotting. Yeah, it's just whatever. It's all, see, that's the thing, is I see it is just people care more for external stuff than they care about internal stuff. And the internal stuff, that's where the spirit is, and that's where God is. And people aren't really much interested in God stuff. Because God stuff, I mean, come on. How fun is God stuff? You don't get to go around, screw around, chasing sensation, putting, just all that, sex magic stuff that people use, and manipulation and control, based on love, all that stuff, There's less of that with God. Oh well, we're pretty happy without all that stuff. So I talked to, Mom and I were talking earlier about when I was younger, young, I always had a lot of energy. I was just that retarded little kid, Asperger's, whatever. They didn't have names for kids like me in the 70s. They just put us in a class. They just always put us someplace where people didn't have to deal with us. Just kind of try and pacify us, keep us busy so we didn't freaking, you know, get into, you know. But I never had the hurtful gene. I never had the destruction gene in me. I never broke shit just because to hear the crash and the clash and just to, you know, or to. I know a lot of people that they break the kid that broke the other kid's toy. You ever know one of those? Oh yeah, I can pick them out in any room. I could tell who's the one that would break somebody's toy just because they like to make them watch other people feel bad. You know, that's the heart space of the withholder. Of, well, I can't be joyful in my life, so I'm going to make sure that I can take the joy from yours too. Yep. And when I was younger, Mom, I always had so much energy, and she would often remind me to go use my energy wisely. Go use it wisely. Go do something constructive. See, because we have a chance to create heaven on earth. People have to go deep inside and rectify that they have shadows in them and darkness, and they've done some messed up stuff, and that they need to make that right. And the world isn't going to change unless that right is made right. Not buried or ignored or I won't act that way anymore. No, 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 no. People need, it's important for all parties concerned that justice be served in lots and lots of different ways, in lots of karmic ways, and that is what is happening. The astrology, ooh, wee, wee, the astrology, oh me, oh my. I was reading a couple things to Mom. I got screenshots because it was on Facebook. This is from numerologist.com. If last week left you feeling exhausted, this week will make your heart happy. Make sure you have everything you need to access the incredible blessings of the day. And then they're offering a free 11/11 prosperity reading. I just want to read the weekly energy update defined by numerologist.com on Facebook. Weekly energy update, November 6th through the 9th through the 16th, 11/11, the most powerful day of the century. Dun dun dun! Prepare to ride, Mom. You laughing, Emma? It's all those climatic, suspenseful movies you had us watch, like the Presidian. And never mind. Anyway, prepare to rise like a phoenix as the cosmos pulls out of all the stops for the most transformative week of 2020. After months of stagnant vibes and stunted progress, you're about to turn a corner to epic forward motion. Tomorrow, the most powerful manifesting day of the century will be upon us. 11/11 will open a portal of potential power, the possibility of. Yep, supercharging your ability to manifest what you want in 2021 and beyond. To ensure you don't squander this opportunity, we have exactly what you need. And then they offer, click here the link to get your free personalized yada yada. Then on Friday the 13th, Volatile Warrior Planet Mars Stations Direct. I wish they'd stop. It ain't volatile. That's stupid. Get off Mars. Whatever. It ain't all darkness. There's a lot of positive shit. See, Mars rules Aries, and shit just pisses me off when they freaking set it up like that. It just makes it just like, sounds like we're just an asshole. Volatile World, Smart Station Direct, giving your actions a much needed push. Later in intensity, healing, and deeply transformative new moon in Scorpio graces the skies. And then, what to expect when Mercury returns to Scorpio? Emotional bonds strengthen. Could it be? Facing our fears and vulnerabilities. What? That might take accountability. People don't want to do that. What can we pay? What can we do? What can we throw money at so we can avoid doing that shit? The past returns to haunt us. I don't ever want to hear that. That ain't never good. No, maybe it is. Who knows? It's all full spectrum and how you look at it, right? Maybe in past someone will come back and be like, I was really wrong to you. What can I do to make it right? Give me and mom a house. That's what I'll say. Me and mom need a house. Thanks. And the dogs and the cat. All of the same house. Jealous feelings are more prevalent. I don't get jealous much anymore. It's not even worth it. Who am I? What do I gotta be? This is my life experience that I set up and asked for, you know? Why am I got a pretty cool... Stanley was staunchy. He came in and hung out for a little while. Yeah, he was staunchy. He did not want his picture taken. And Tucker, he just wasn't in the mood. Tucker was giving me kisses. When? When he was outside? What? Stanley came in here to visit today. Oh, he was in the house. Yeah. We got cute little pictures of Tucker kisses. Where's it got? Where's the play button? Boop. We went out to the dog park, dog yard, and hung out with the dogs. Benny gets jealous. Benny gets jealous in the background. Marty, Benny wanna come in, Marty, just a son of buddy boy, Benny boy. Boop boop. Yep, it's good getting some fresh air time out there. Hi, Carl. Hey, Dido. So what else? Oh, using your energy wisely. Using your energy. See, whether people choose to believe that our spirit, once we take our last breath, goes out into the ethers, you hang out with your soul lure family in the solar system, your same frequency tribe, because like attracts like. You know, you go out there and then you're like, let's go reincarnate, right? And then you take your first breath as a human, and you're fully into your spirit, and you just know that you came from source, and you have all this recall and have all this knowledge that you're here as the youth to teach us, to remind us, because they were closer to source. But the adult says, no, that's not true. No, that's not real. No, you can't be that. No, that... It starts putting all that. You need to go to school and listen to your teacher, and then you need to go to college and then find your spouse and then get married and have kids, so that that program can go over and over. And this is the world we get, as long as every 4 years you get your I voted sticker. Well, the thing of it is your spirit has incarnated time and time again. And the time might not be in the past. You might have reincarnated from the future. Yeah, because time ain't linear. That's bullshit that humans with thumbs do. The people that can't come up with really creative things. You know, the ones that come up with Santa Claus. Be good all year. If you're not good, dude, I thought I sucked as a human being because we were poor. And we never got a lot of presents, and I just thought I was because I was a bad kid. Yep, nope, it's a thing called poverty, and the government relies on it, and it gets to grow as poverty grows.